Welcome to the Debra Joe Rupp-iverse. Rupp. Debra Joe Rupp is everywhere. Debra Joe Rupp is everything. Debra Joe Rupp underwear. Debra Joe Rupp is the king and queen. Rupp. I'm Debra Joe Rupp. You Debra Joe Rupp. She's Debra Joe Rupp. He's Debra Joe Rupp. We're all fucking Debra Joe Rupp. Debra Joe Rupp is the nexus being y'all.
I am drinking Heaven's Door bourbon by Bob Dylan.
Oh, nice.
Are you knocking on it?
I'm knocking on Heaven's Door. I am. Boink, boink, boink.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't sing the Bob Dylan version. I only sing the Guns N' Roses. What do you have, a THC beverage there, Gruff?
No, I have a Waterloo. Waterloo sparkling water sparkling water, blackberry lemonade.
I just got finished drinking some water, and I have nothing in my hand right now.
Oh,
okay.
I also have this water.
I have nothing in my hand.
The only THC.
What is that? I thought Steve had a big bottle of Absolute.
Oh no, this is a big bottle of water.
Smart water.
It's a smart water bottle. It's Brita pitcher water.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brita pitcher. So Big is a 1988 American fantasy comedy film directed by the great Penny Marshall, and stars
Fuck yeah, Laverne.
Rest in
Tom
peace.
Hanks as Josh Baskin, an adolescent boy who wishes to be big, transforms him physically into an adult. The film also stars, I got thoughts of this. Elizabeth Perkins, David Moscow, John Hurt, and Joe's favorite, Robert Loggia, and was written by Gary Ross and Spielberg, and it was produced by Gracie Films and was distributed by 20th Century Fox.
I do have a Robert Loggia hat.
Yeah.
Two
And
Robert.
it came, like I said earlier, it came out June 3rd, 1988. With this film, we are introduced to Debra Joe Rupp, a.k.a. Miss Patterson, approximately 42 minutes and 21 seconds into the movie.
Oh, thank you, Miss Patterson. Hey, Miss Patterson, could you call down to media and have them send up the videotape of the Giants-Broncos Super Bowl and have them edit out all the commercials and the talking and stuff?
Yes, Mr. President.
She's introduced as Josh Baskin, adult Josh Baskin, a.k.a. Tom Hanks' secretary at Macmillan Toys, which is the company owned by Robert Loggia. Okay? The way, in my opinion, that she gets to this toy store as this guy's secretary is, this is 4 years after she showed up in Kate Allie at this toy store, right? She was just a mild-mannered clerk.
Mm-hmm.
She figured out she really loved being in the toy industry. And I believe after Kate Allie, she shows up as a receptionist, right?
Right.
So she's really good. She's a really good receptionist. Really good receptionist. Not saying it's a bad thing to be a receptionist, but she's a really good receptionist.
She's got experience.
She has experience. She loves the toy world.
If I had a resume to put out and get a job, that would make sense.
True. And then along comes, she's already in New York.
Yeah,
right?
She's in New York City.
She's been doing this for a while. She's built up a resume, and look here. There's a toy company. I can still do one of the things I love to do. Boom. There's a job opening for a secretary.
And I have experience.
Can I interject real quick?
You can.
Yeah, you interject away, son.
All right. Fucking love? Could it just be a paycheck? Can she just does she doesn't
it could.
she can enjoy toys, but I don't want to limit her to
no limit. There's no limit. This is just This is just one facet of
I have I have a problem with people thinking that you do this for money, you must love it. No, man, you can check that clear.
Believe me, I have worked retail.
I know you
And
have.
I
And
have
I'm
worked
just
some
saying
jobs.
that if you
I've
worked
worked
retail,
some where
yeah,
it was just a check. I've
dude,
also worked
and
somewhere like, oh, not
I
necessarily
like what
saying I
I'm
loved
doing.
it,
Yeah,
but it
but
just
I
so
like what
happened to
I'm doing.
be I'm around what I love. I'm
Oh,
meeting
dude,
people
you're
who
an
do the
artist that
same
worked
stuff that I do. Yeah,
in an art depot, dude. I got you. You
yeah.
know, I know selling what you love. I'm not saying she doesn't love toys and
Mhm.
love seeing the smiles of fucking children and adults and families when she's facilitating these purchases,
Mhm.
but like taking that love and then adding it to the better pay of a secretarial gig. I'm not saying that she doesn't. I just don't want you to be think that this is her love. You know,
Mm.
But it
definitely
could
a
be.
better thing. Could be.
Could be her
And
love.
definitely better than where she came from. An abusive relationship, an abusive relationship with her boss, the doctor,
Susan,
the sketchy doctor
Yeah,
from Boston.
that guy was a
Well,
bad man.
yeah,
And to get out of
Bad
yeah.
it.
mind.
Oh, and I
Bad
get to
Well,
work
mind.
she
with
was a very
toys.
good. She was very good receptionist for him. She had no reason to stand up for him.
As far as we know, she
Getting,
was very good. We don't know if she was good or not,
I.
really.
Well, I mean,
I
I
want to
think
believe she's working for this big company. I want to believe she had like
no,
her
she
resume
had.
spoke for itself.
This is
Well,
a
I want
step
to
up, though.
believe.
You're right.
Yeah, no, and I want to believe that within that 4 years, she could have make that step and move quickly up that ladder to
Mhm.
get that gig.
Helen is rebuilding her life here.
Yes,
She's moving on
she's
up,
earning the trust of the company. You know, she's
which
given the
this,
trust to
I will
like
say,
look over this new hot shot who has all these wonderful ideas, being Josh Baskin.
Oh yeah, and
and this is gonna
who
throw, I'm
also
gonna throw a
doesn't like
wrench.
coffee, but at one point asked her to make him a cup of coffee and make it black, and she
Mm-hmm.
said, "But you don't like coffee." He wants coffee. He works
Yeah.
there.
So she already knows her
Yeah,
boss,
she knows
right?
enough of
She
him.
already
Yeah.
knows her boss.
And that he doesn't like
Um,
coffee.
this so, and you see it a couple of more times throughout this movie, but this movie is star-studded. Like, and it made me think about how, like nowadays, you see a movie, like especially a comedy drama or any a drama as they call it now. You rarely see
Smash up.
stars this big, even quote unquote like upcoming stars this big making movies like this. Like
Well,
you
I mean,
had John Lovitz is in this movie.
Listen, what are you trying to do? Get us all fired?
Huh?
You gotta slow down. Pace yourself. Slowly, slowly, slow.
Sorry.
Like when
Uh-huh.
John Lovitz just like pops up like Scotty Brennan. He's like
dude, yeah, anything with John Love,
The
anytime John
John
Lovitz shows up,
Lovitz.
it's a good thing. Yeah, the
Mercedes Rule is in it. So it's like they're like so many different people, and it's like, wow, this is
well,
like
I mean,
even
if you
before that he did Tom Hanks did like I want to say was Splash came on in what like 86 or
yeah,
something
that
like
was
that.
his big break. That was one of his big breaks.
So
You
I was
know,
like you and this
because
Yeah.
this
Money Pit was before this. You
and then I
know,
think
Yeah.
this was Deborah
Joe
Joe
versus the
Rupp's,
volcano,
if I believe this was our feature film debut.
Volunteers.
So it's like
Oh, your Deborah Joe Rupp's feature film debut.
Yeah, dude.
Right, because
Yeah,
we
this
haven't
was like
talked about a
this.
movie yet,
Well,
have we?
exactly this, but this film is a showcase piece for people that will be being led by people that are
Right.
Loja, Heard, fucking I can't remember her the female lead.
Elizabeth Perkins.
Yes, she's wonderful. She's like a fucking she's solid, dude.
You're right.
She
Right.
lends credibility to
I will
anything.
say she
Like an authenticity and truth, dude.
I'm obviously not a expert at actors or movies. I rarely can remember people from anything. But for me, she's somebody who is like, oh,
Her.
that's the woman from Big. Like I would
Yeah,
like
no, like that's
I don't know if Big's her biggest role, but like
but in your
anytime
heart
I ever
it
see her, oh,
is.
it's the one from Big. Like that's what I know her for.
Yeah,
Never
no,
remember
I
her name.
I remember her name as
Not like Dame Judi Dench.
oh
Anyway,
very few people are
I'm
like
just
Dame
putting that
Judi
out there.
Dench. Yeah.
But like, can we take a pause here and talk about Deborah Jo Rupp's foray, like first entrance into the movie biz? Like, what do you think for her this was a big change? Like, oh my gosh, I haven't done a film before. And then the great Tom Hanks, who at this time wasn't as great as he
No, but
became.
he was
He was on
like
his way.
Yeah, he was
was-
like he was solid. He was a
He'd already been
dependable
bosom
comedic name.
buddies. Already done, like you said, Splash.
Was this before or after Turner and Hooch?
I want to
Good
say
question.
probably Turner Hooch. I feel like it's 89.
Okay, I want to say
I
that
could be wrong.
this led to Turner and
Oh,
Hooch.
better fact check. Turner and Hooch.
Joe's on it.
Siri,
Joe's on it.
That's why.
when
he
did
has
Turner and
Final
Hooch
Cut.
come out?
That's why he has Final Cut, Art.
Here's
We're
an
just here
answer
to
from
help him.
Wikipedia.
When did Turner and Hooch come out in theaters?
Joe's acting
It's
serious.
asking me the TV show. There was a TV show that came out in 2021.
Well, that's
Siri, when did the movie Turner and Hooch get released?
Here's an answer from Wikipedia.
1989. You were exactly right, Art Star.
trust
Art
in
Star.
Art Star.
You have just earned so much more street cred than you already had from us.
I mean, I don't know. I think we're beyond street cred.
Here's the thing.
Sidewalk
Movie
cred.
In some
Pop
way,
culture cred.
in some way, it could be a good thing. In some way, it could be like this guy has no life.
Oh.
This guy has no life.
Listen, man.
Yeah, but that's where History for Jerks reveres.
we don't
you.
life shame people for their
We love the
choices.
pop culture.
Yo,
This is like what this
This is-
history. This is D&D. This is not D. Denny's. Denny's at
Denny's.
2 a.m. on a podcast. That's what we are.
see yeah.
Sitting around
Even
a
though
diner,
it's
eating
4 in
mundo
the
in my hand,
afternoon.
bullshitting about that. So, is Debra Jo Rupp? Does she speak only in one scene, or is she speaking
No,
multiple
she
scenes?
she speaks in multiple things. If you see her, the one to like when he comes back in, this is like after he's like really big on his deadline and he blows off his best friend. He comes in and that's when he asks her about the coffee.
Yeah.
And then there's another time before when his friend just pops up and he walks in, she says something, but I want to say she only speaks in like 3 or 4 things.
Okay.
But you see her like 5 or 6 times,
Okay.
you know. So she and when it goes off in the credits, it has her listed alongside like Mercedes Roll and all them. It's like
Okay.
the also starring, and then they show the cast, but it has like also starring. She's in the marquee of like the other 4 or 5 supporting cast members who have roles,
Thanks
but they're not as big
for-
as like
Yeah.
Robert
Yeah.
Loggia and all of them.
This is a big role for her, but I would
Right.
I would argue not a household name. People don't know who Debra Jo Rupp is
Not yet.
Not yet, no.
Not yet.
And I'll even
Not
say
yet. But she may
current
be
day, some
starting
people
to
don't
be-
know who she is, but we know her from that
Yeah.
70s show.
I brought up this to one of my coworkers, and she was stoked. And she was like, "Oh, did you bring up the Agatha? She's in Agatha." I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Are you there?" I was like, "No,
It'll
no,
be a
we're not
while.
even out of the 80s."
It'll
Yeah,
be a
that's
while.
gonna be
At the
quick.
pace we go, is going to
It'll
be a
while
while.
when we get to Mrs. Hart.
Debra Jo Rupp is the nexus